Well, hello there, Maggie.
Oh, hey, Chase.
How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Awesome. I'm doing pretty well myself. I hear you've got a little design you're going to be working on for us today.
Yeah, I do. I kind of whipped something up. It's been a minute since I've designed something a little this detailed, so we'll see how it goes.
And for those who aren't aware, what do you do here at Heat Transfer Warehouse?
So what I do here, I've been here for a little while. We have a custom department, and I am the team lead for that. So we have a ton of different custom transfers, things you can buy stock, custom even, purchase on the website, and we send them out to you.
And how long have you been with Heat Transfer Warehouse?
I have been here over 9 years. I'm coming up on my 10 year.
Awesome.
So it's kind of crazy.
Thinking back to when you first came to Heat Transfer Warehouse, what was your first impression of it?
So, being that it's been so long, it's kind of hard to remember, but what I think is really cool is it's so much bigger than it was. I think when I started, we actually were across the street on another side of university, and there was probably 8 people, I think, that worked in the warehouse total. The customer service department involved of Samantha, the inventory team involved of just AJ, and then everyone else kind of just picked and shipped orders out. It was kind of you did a little bit of everything all day long.
And how do you describe your job to your friends and family?
So it's a $1 million question, isn't it?
It is.
Typically, I kind of go with, we sell stuff if you want to make t-shirts. That's kind of the short version. Or if I say garment decoration, then I'll say it's for t-shirts. We don't make t-shirts, but we sell you all the stuff if you wanted to.
What's been your favorite memory since working at Heat Transfer Warehouse?
A couple years ago for a Christmas party, we did lip sync battle. Technically we've done 2, so I'm a 2-time champion. But we did a lip sync battle with the department that I work in, so the girls that were in there with us, and we ended up winning, and we won this really cool belt, almost like a pro wrestler belt, or even on the show lip sync battle.
You were speaking a bit about our mission statement, and I know we've got a lot of good core values here. Which of those core values resonates with you the most personally? Embracing
change is probably the one that resonates for me, because it's probably the one I need the most work at and continue to do. I'm always one of those people that likes to see the full picture, and sometimes that's not always necessary to get done what needs to be done.
How have you grown or changed since you've been working here?
So when I got hired, there was no custom department. And so Kirk knew my background, and I actually had 2 jobs at the time. I didn't even realize it. I worked at a t-shirt place in our local mall, and we actually bought from here. And I didn't even realize it until I got hired, and he's like, oh, by the way, we sell to where you work at 5 o'clock. And so to see the department grow is really huge for me. But I have goals for what I want that department to look like. Personally, I'm really trying to delegate more and grow. I've done a better job at that. Another thing that kind of comes to mind is I'm trying to be a better listener. I'm really trying to make sure I'm hearing things and kind of implementing what my team needs from me.
What are some of your goals for the future at the company?
Some of the big ones is making sure that my team has whatever they need to do the best they can do every day. I really want Deco Vibe to be a key player or a key percentage in Heat Transfer Warehouse's revenue. We're doing great, and I'm so proud of the work we've done over the last almost 10 years of being a custom department, but there's so much more we can achieve.
Always more development. So you've been in some of the work videos for Heat Transfer Warehouse. Any particular favorites or cool memories from those that you'd like to share?
So Sasha and I Brooke was filming us for a giveaway, and we nailed it on 1 take. She told us what we needed to do, and we both looked at each other like, let's go, we got it. Because sometimes when you have to do it in 1 take and there's no editing of oh, no, okay, let me try it again. That's probably one that stands out the most of just recently even too. I'm not good at this talking and doing, so I'm like, am I messing anything up? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
What have you learned personally since starting with Heat Transfer Warehouse?
To work with people that are different than myself. I'm pretty strong in my opinions, or knowing what I want. And so working with other people and getting those point of views and seeing such diverse people that I might think, my design's great, but then seeing somebody else is like, oh my God, that's such a different perspective. Different perspectives, I think. Seriously, let me tell you, this design hurt my melon.
You're kind of the expert with working with transfers around here, right?
I mean, there's always, I try to know things. That's what I'll say. It's so pretty. Okay, gotta cut some stuff apart here and then. It's been a minute. Let's see. Oh, we're manual in it.
And I know you probably have some keen insight into this. How do you think Heat Transfer Warehouse stands out against other companies in the industry?
You really can tell you're not a number here when it comes to how it treats its employees. It's a really great environment. We have a lot of fun. We kind of work hard, play hard kind of thing. But we talk about our core values and the fact that we have a mission statement. We do culture and charity events every quarter together. So we give back, we have fun. It's a really great place to work. Obviously, I've been here quite a minute, so.
And we do charity events at Heat Transfer Warehouse. Any particularly great memories from one of those?
I like anything we do with McKinley. McKinley is our adoptive school. That's probably my favorite. We every year, every single kid, staff, whoever gets some type of garment, whether we do sweatshirts, hooded sweatshirts, jackets, we've even done backpacks one year. So just to make sure that everyone there has something to keep them warm in the wintertime. And we've helped with their carnival. Another one I liked was Churches United. That was helping organize one of their facilities to help them with all the stuff they get inundated with. I can't even imagine on a daily basis. So we were helping create better organization for them there.
I've heard some rumors. Could you fill me in a little bit on the pressing of the scissors story that I've heard so much about?
Well, luckily it wasn't me. But we actually have a large heat press in the back, and we were pressing, I want to say it was we have a video a couple years back of kind of like about Heat Transfer Warehouse, and we're all in like full sublimated shirts. Tons of different ones, all that. And so we're pressing them here. And 2 employees were pressing it, and then all of a sudden they're like pressing a bunch of shirts, and they're like, what is that smell? They could not figure it out. And then they're like, where's the scissors? And they just like stared at each other, and then they pulled it out, and it was like a mangled plastic mess. It was actually really funny. They had it displayed on the wall for a little while of, hey, don't do this, but it's funny. Oh my gosh. Full send on that one.
Tell us about your fancy design.
Okay, so this is it.
Oh my. Shock and awe is right.
Oh, good.
Can you tell us a little about what we've got going on there?
I randomly saw it on Amazon. It was a disco ball planter, and I asked for it for Christmas, and I got it. And I put a bunch of fake succulents in it because I have it hanging up. And so it's not exactly like what I have at home, but I basically have something like this at home, and I thought it was really cute to do a little disco ball with some succulents.
That's a really cool idea. And I saw you putting some stuff on the back. What do we have going on there?
Okay, so I wanted to, because of what, the point of this video was, we talked a lot about work, I guess, in general. And I wanted to find something about like growth and all that, but I'm like, I didn't want to write growth. There's this word, oh gosh, sorry. And I should have Googled like to see how you say it, but I want to assume it's like Meraki or Muraki. And I looked up the definition. I couldn't believe how perfect it was for what we were doing. It is to do something with soul, creativity, love, or to put like something of yourself into your work. And I was like, that is not the most perfect thing for this. So I really liked it. And it's just a little subtle thing on the back there, but the main show.
All right, very nice. All right, thank you very much for talking to us today, Maggie.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for having me. Thanks, Chase, for all your questions, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.